In this video, I'm going to run you through how to scale your business. Now, this could work whether you're an online business or an in-person service business. Now, there are three key things you need to understand if you're trying to scale your growth. The first is that you are profitable. Sounds ridiculous, but many people skip this step. They start making sales and they think, let me scale this up, and all they do is they create problems for yourself. So there are three P's for a wildly successful business, and I've done this both in in-person and online businesses, and you can apply it in all of them. For those of you who don't know who I am, by the way, I've grown multiple businesses to over 7 figures, done 8 figures online, and I currently have a portfolio of 3 companies in sales, coaching, real estate, and a couple other things actually. So in doing this, we've helped over 1,000 coaches, consultants, service providers grow their businesses by more than 300 million. And there are some basic principles to scaling your company. The goal always being, in my opinion, to be able to allow yourself to go online. That could be from building an online offer or running your business remotely to where you don't need to be there. And I've done both of those. The reason we want to do this is we want to have freedom. If you truly want to create legacy for yourself and others, you have to have control over your time. You have to have control over your location, and you have to have control over your finances. And if you don't, then you're not going to be able to really make the impact that you want to make. So it starts with the first P, profit. If you are not running a profitable organization where you are able to effectively market and sell your services and deliver them well with efficiency, then when you try and add people or systems or anything like that, it's going to get bulky and it's going to get hard to move. So you're going to be lean, effective, and profitable. We're talking about how you package and price your services, how you market and sell those services, and how you deliver those services in an efficient way. Too many of us are artists and we care so much about what we do, but we care less about how we get people into what we do and then how we deliver that thing, because we just focus on giving value, which is amazing. It's altruistic, but it will always lead to burnout because first and foremost, you are a business, which means a profitable and efficient production of results for your audience, not just I'll do whatever it takes. I'll paint your fence, I'll look after your kids, I'll make your dinner, please give me $1. Like that wouldn't work, right? So we have to package our services profitably. We have to be marketing and selling them profitably, and we have to be delivering it profitably and scalably. Now, once you've done that, now we're in the realms of I've got to start hiring people. But what most people do is they get profitable and they hire people, and it creates problems because you're not clear on who you need to do what, why, and how. Instead, you're overwhelmed, so you just hire people, and then it becomes a shit show, and then that doesn't work out, so you have 2 people to do one person's job. You're still stressed out. They leave. You're even more stressed because you're not looking at your processes. So once you are effectively profitable, I'm talking anywhere from 5 to 20,000 a month, depending on how leveraged your offer is, then we want to look at your process. Your processes is everything from your marketing and sales to how you're delivering your services, to how you're operating your business, to how you're doing administration and onboarding and invoicing and everything. We want to have an established process for everything in your business. Everything should be systemized. Some of it should be automated, but everything is a process. And when you've got all of that established, what you'll find is that you'll get even more profitable and you'll have a platform for hiring onto. The biggest thing that the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make is they think, well, it's going well for me, I can just chuck more people into it. It doesn't work. And for those of the people that it does work for, either they're experienced and they've already done this before, so they built the process, or they lucked out on who they hired and that person was just great. But I don't want to build my business off of luck. I want to build it off of process so it's repeatable. Building one 7-figure company is top sort of 1% activity anyway. Building 4 means that I know what I'm doing. And that's because I just have a process for everything. I break it all down into first principles. I'm looking at what has to happen next. So you're profitable, you're building processes. So when you hire someone, you know who you need, you know exactly what the job is, and you know how to onboard and train them into that job, because a person in your business is just there to operate the process that you've built out in early stages. Later on, you'll hire the creative thinkers and the problem solvers and the people who come up with ideas. But right now, you need to start getting out of the most basic tasks that are not as cost effective. If you are doing all of your bookkeeping, then you are limited there. You should be selling, not bookkeeping. You should be selling, not chasing invoices. You should be selling, not launching ads. Somebody else can click the buttons for you. You should be selling, not chasing down people and replying to emails and all kinds of crap. You want to look at everything that you're doing and think, what are the activities that are going to produce revenue for the business? And what are the things that I need to be focused on doing? Like, gun to my head, should I be replying to a bunch of messages in my community group? Should I be showing people how to log in because they forgot their passwords? Or should I be selling? You should be selling. So we want to eliminate administration stuff first. Then we want to look to get support around client success. That's not necessarily a coach, but it's somebody who can support and check in with clients and take a lot of that bulk work off. Because in any business, when you're delivering services, there is the skilled work, and then there's the follow-up game that gets people to do stuff. And hey, did you do this? And how's this going? And checking in. You can have admin do that with the right training, and then you're left doing the major fulfillment and the major sales. Like reminding people of appointments, somebody else can do that. Chasing leads to qualify them and get them content, book appointments, somebody else can do that. You're left doing the selling, the most important thing, and then the delivering of the services, the second most important thing. Because if you're amazing at delivering services but you suck at selling, you don't have a business. You've got to hope. So you've got to be selling as priority, delivering as second, delivering to the people that you sold is almost equally as important. And then you can start hiring fancy people. Because too many of us think, I need to grow my business, so I need a big fancy person, But if you had the ex-CEO of Google in your little business, A, they wouldn't work for free. B, there wouldn't be enough going on for them to be able to go and do anything because it's get down and dirty stuff. It's sell, it's market, it's start conversations, it's hustle. It's not manage teams and motivate and things like that because it's you and maybe an assistant. So if I rewind this, first principles, what needs to happen in what order? Number one, profit is the pillar. You need to be effectively pricing and packaging your services so that it is clear, marketable, and sellable. 2, you need to be making sure that you are marketing and selling that effectively. 3, you need to be delivering it in a profitable way that's aligned with what you're initially offering. It's not being bloated on the back end. Once you are profitable, and it's typically you and maybe an assistant, then we want to be looking at your processes. Processes for delivering services, processes for administration, invoicing, finance, all the core functions of your business, core departments. And now there's a system to operate. So instead of hiring someone saying, hey, yeah, shit, we do some stuff, figure it out. It's like, I need you to do these things for me on a consistent basis. That's when you can start hiring people. And with your people, we're looking at everything from how you train, hire, onboard, manage, and lead those people. All right, we want unicorns in our business, people who are incredible, that love us, that love our clients, that we love, that do an amazing job, and that are not very, very expensive. And you can run a very successful business with a couple unicorns, some processes, and effective profit generating centers. And for most of us, it's going to give us what we want. It's going to give us the money, it's going to give us the time, and it's going to give us the ability to go online, whether that is to take our knowledge and do an online offer, or whether that's to manage our team remotely. And I've been able to do both, and they both work really, really well. So if you want more information on scaling your business and understanding these concepts, we've got a ton of content on this channel. I want you to go and check all of that out. We've got some resources in the description if you go and look at as well. And if you're interested in working together, there will be a link for you to go and check that out, see more about what we do, how we do it, and so you can potentially work with us, see if it's the right fit. All right, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the rest of the videos.